Stop scrolling. This message has been sent to you, not to anyone else. You are not here by accident. Heaven arranged this exact moment down to the very second. Archangel Michael has been trying to reach you, again and again. But something kept blocking the message. Today, the barrier broke. That's why you suddenly paused on this video. That's why your spirit reacted before your mind did. Because you were chosen for a miracle so powerful, so life-changing, that if you ignore this warning, everything could collapse before the day ends. You have felt it lately. The tension, the strange fear. The feeling that something is about to shift. That was not your imagination. It was a supernatural alert. Heaven has been warning you that time is running out. Archangel Michael is stepping in because there is a blessing with your name on it. But the enemy is trying to destroy it before it reaches your hands. And right now, your soul already knows this is the message you were meant to see today. Listen, before we continue, make sure you subscribe right now, so you never miss a message meant to protect you. You subscribing is not just a click. It is an act of alignment with heaven's timing. Because the next words you hear will unlock the divine proof that you were chosen, and that this miracle is already moving your way. Stay with me, this is your moment. This is your divine intervention. Archangel Michael says, a miracle has already left heaven, and it is now in motion toward your life. Not next week, not someday, right now, something supernatural is shifting around you. And even if you can't fully explain it, your spirit has already felt the change. Have you noticed it? Those sudden thoughts, those random moments where you feel hope returning, those quiet whispers telling you, don't give up yet. That is the sign that heaven is aligning blessings that were delayed for far too long. There are breakthroughs with your name written on them. And even darkness could erase it. Your finances being revived, your relationships being restored, your health being renewed, your destiny being unlocked. You have prayed, cried, waited, and wondered if God forgot about you. But Archangel Michael said, heaven was preparing what you asked for into something even greater. You were not being punished. You were being positioned. Do you feel that sudden energy in your chest? That is your miracle approaching. That is divine movement. Right now, angels are shifting things in your favor. Doors are unlocking. Opportunities are rearranging. People who are meant to bless your future are being pulled toward your path. And those who try to stand in your way, they are losing access to you completely. Because when heaven moves, nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop what is meant for you. Archangel Michael says you are entering a moment where one yes from God will silence every no spoken over your life. Everything you thought you lost is returning in a multiplied form. Yes, money that slipped away, love that walked away, faith that drained away, strength that faded away. All of it is coming back stronger than you remember. You didn't come this far for nothing. You didn't survive the battles just to stay broken. Your miracle has already begun its journey. That sudden peace you feel right now? That's not coincidence. That's confirmation. Listen closely. The enemy knows you are close to breakthrough. That's why recent attacks increased. That's why confusion tried to suffocate your clarity. That's why fear tried to haunt your nights. The enemy wasn't fighting who you are. The enemy was fighting who you are becoming. Because once this miracle reaches you, your life will shift in a way that cannot be reversed. Archangel Michael says, You are stepping into a future that your past is too small to contain. Some blessings take time because heaven is arranging every detail to fit perfectly, without chaos, without loss, without regret. This blessing will not be rushed, but it will not be delayed any longer. Right now, your miracle is picking up speed. You can feel it, you can sense it. Your heart knows something big is coming, and your spirit is already celebrating what your eyes have not yet seen. Heaven's timing is not late. It is precise, and you are exactly where God wants you to be in this very moment. Your miracle is moving toward you faster than you think, and nothing on earth can stop what heaven has written. Stay alert, because the next part of this message will reveal why you had to go through so much pain first, and why victory was always the ending God had planned for you. Archangel Michael says, the pain you went through was never meant to destroy you. It was training. It was shaping. It was preparing you for a miracle so massive, that only a strengthened version of you could handle it. There were moments you felt abandoned. Moments where your tears were the only language your heart could speak. Moments where the silence from heaven felt louder than the storms around you. But listen carefully. Jesus was closest to you in the seasons where you felt most alone. Because diamonds are formed in pressure. Warriors are trained in battle. Leaders are formed in wilderness. And chosen ones are prepared in pain. Heaven saw every time you held in your heartbreak so no one else would worry. Every time you stood strong even when your soul was crawling. Every time you forgave when you could have become cold. Those struggles did not make you weaker. They made you dangerous to the darkness. You have scars, but those scars are proof that you survived what was meant to kill you. Hear this, God didn't allow the pain to break you. He allowed it to build you. You didn't lose people. People lost access to God's chosen one. You didn't lose things. You were cleared for better. You didn't walk away empty. You walked away qualified. Even the nights you cried and questioned everything. Those were the nights God was training your spirit to handle the blessings coming. Because the miracle you are stepping into requires a version of you that knows how to rise again. Your heart was cracked open not to break you, but to let the light enter. Heaven says, you are not wounded. You are awakened. The betrayals you faced taught you discernment. The loneliness you endured taught you spiritual independence. The losses you suffered taught you how to value blessing. Nothing was wasted. Not one tear. Not one prayer. Not one sleepless night. Every painful chapter was designed to remove the wrong people and the wrong attachments from your life. Because the miracle coming to you cannot be shared with those who only came to take from you. Archangel Michael reveals, the people who walked away from you were removed because they were a threat to your destiny. Your heartbreak was heaven protecting your future. Your disappointment was heaven redirecting your path. Your delays were heaven's timing, and your loneliness was heaven pulling you closer to his voice. Right now, as you listen, heaven is knocking at your heart. Your spirit knows this message is truth, that everything is beginning to make sense, that all the confusion is turning into direction. You are not who you were last year. You are not even who you were last month. The pain has upgraded you. You've become wiser, stronger, harder to manipulate, impossible to break. Your soul is no longer naive, it is awakened, it is ready. God does not prepare someone unless something life-changing is on the way. So the enemy attacked you harder than ever before, because they knew your miracle was closer than ever. Your pain was preparation. Your suffering was positioning. Your suffering Your tears were watering the blessings that are about to grow. And now, the season of hurting is transforming into the season of receiving. The miracle that was delayed is now demanded by heaven to reach you. Because after all you've survived, after everything you've endured, you are finally ready to carry a blessing that will make the battle worth it. Your past ends here. Your rise begins now. And when God lifts you up this time, no attack, no jealousy, no curse, will be able to drag you down again. Because you didn't just survive the pain, you graduated from it. Get ready, the miracle that required all this preparation is about to manifest in front of your eyes. Archangel Michael says, "You were trusted with a battle that most people would have collapsed under. The reason life hit you harder is because you are chosen for a miracle bigger than others could handle." God didn't select the strongest person. He made you strong through everything you survived. When you asked, "Why me?" heaven answered, because only you could win this. You were not picked to suffer. You were picked to rise. You were picked to lead. You were picked to break what others in your bloodline could not. Listen carefully, you have not been abandoned. You have been assigned. Assigned. There is a divine seal over your life that marks you as protected property of heaven. Right now, look beyond the physical, and feel what is happening in the unseen. Angels are surrounding you. Not one, not two, but an army. Their wings are shielding you. Their swords are drawn. Their eyes are locked onto every threat attempting to approach you. This very moment Archangel Michael stands before you with a radiant shield of fire declaring, "As long as heaven breathes, no darkness can touch what is chosen." The attacks against you, they didn't prove you were weak. They proved you were dangerous to the enemy's kingdom. Satan does not fight the ordinary. He fights the anointed. He fights the ones who carry a future bright enough to blind demons. And that is why you have been targeted so intensely. A purpose that intimidates hell. A destiny that cannot be cancelled. Archangel Michael says, "You are the miracle in motion. Your presence carries power. Your prayers disturb evil plans. Your faith breaks cycles. Your voice commands angels. You are not forsaken. You are favored. You are not overlooked. You are set apart. You are not unlucky. You are divinely guarded." Feel that force around you, that is holy protection. Feel that fire inside you. That is your identity awakening. Heaven is unlocking parts of you that trauma tried to bury. Your confidence is returning. Your passion is reviving. Your spiritual sensitivity is sharpening. Because now is the hour you step into who God always knew you were. A warrior. A conqueror. A miracle carrier. A miracle carrier. You are rising into a level where the same people who counted you out will witness God promote you. Listen, this is not random. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. Heaven has interrupted your path today to tell you something crucial. If you skip what God is preparing, everything connected to your blessing could collapse. Your miracle is too close for you to walk away now. You were chosen for a divine assignment that requires courage, and faith, and obedience. God trusted you with this battle because He already saw the victory with your name written on it. You do not need permission to rise. Heaven has already authorized your elevation. Everything around you is shifting because everything inside you has already changed. You are chosen. You are covered. You are unstoppable. And from this moment forward, your life will prove exactly why heaven picked you. Archangel Michael says something critical. Time has shifted. Your blessing is no longer in the distance. it is pressing into your now. This is why everything recently felt intense, fast changes, strange pressure, unexpected emotions, sleepless nights, because you have entered the final moments before manifestation. Miracles move slow at first, but right before they arrive, everything accelerates. That acceleration has begun. Right now, in this moment, the size of the miracle coming to you is so large, so far beyond anything you've experienced before, that it will require divine alignment for you to receive it properly. This is not a small blessing. This is not a temporary relief. This is a life-changing breakthrough that resets your entire future. Financial freedom, emotional restoration, spiritual elevation, protection from every attack. This is the type of miracle that causes people to ask you, "What happened to you? How did everything change so fast?" And all you will be able to say is, "A God did it." Right now heaven is saying, "You will stay till the end." Something will be released. Because after this message completes, a spiritual activation will take place inside of you. The enemy knows he has one final chance to interrupt your timeline. That is why distractions increased. That is why fear tried to return. That is why people who were removed suddenly tried to come back. Darkness is panicking, because it sees what you have not yet seen. Your blessing is hours away from touching your reality. Molded. Archangel Michael warns, if you disconnect now, if you abandon the message heaven sent you, if you fall into fear at the final moment, everything could collapse before the day ends. The miracle is prepared. It is scheduled. It is on its way. But miracles require receivers who are alert and spiritually awake. You are being instructed. Remain until the end. Because what is coming to you is too powerful to miss, by a second. God has aligned the right opportunity, the right provision, the right divine helpers, the right moment in time, and all of them are converging into this next 24 hours. That sudden tension you feel, it's not danger, it's divine urgency. That flutter in your chest, not anxiety. Expectation rising. Your spirit knows that something huge is on the way. You are at the final doorway and heaven is saying, don't move, don't doubt, don't disconnect. Because once this miracle lands, the enemy will have no more access to your life, your joy, your finances, your future. Hear this. You are closer than you feel. You are stronger than you know. You are protected more than you realize. This is the moment your entire destiny has been waiting for. A countdown has begun. A shift is happening. Heaven is watching to see what you choose in this moment. Faith or fear. But Archangel Michael knows, you will choose faith. Because when God decides it is your time, no threat, no curse, no enemy can stop what is ready to be released. Stay here, and stay awake, because the activation. Listen, heaven knows what you've carried in silence. Heaven knows what you've carried in silence. The nights where you cried, yet told everyone you were fine. The days where you showed strength, but inside you were breaking. God saw it all. The betrayal you never deserved. The losses that almost destroyed you. The dreams that felt like they died before they lived. Yet, you are still here. Not because life was kind, but because God protected what was chosen. Every battle that tried to bury you, only watered the seeds of greatness inside you. Archangel Michael is revealing this truth right now. You did not survive by accident. You survived by accident. You survived, because heaven still has plans that need you. Your pain has been a hidden prophecy. Every tear you cried was counted. Nothing was ignored. Nothing was wasted. Even the moments where you whispered to God, Why me? What did I do wrong? He answered with silence. Not because he abandoned you, but because he was rebuilding everything the enemy tried to steal. Look at your journey. Every person who walked away made room for someone better. Every rejection redirected you toward your destiny. Every delay protected you from something harmful. Heaven is replacing everything you lost with something bigger than what you prayed for. This is why your spirit feels the shift, why your heart feels something powerful is near. Why you were guided to this exact moment. Not yesterday. Not tomorrow. Right now. You are stepping into a recovery so divine, that even you will wonder how it happened so fast. And if this message is touching you right now, if you feel tears forming or your heart pulling stronger with each word, because when you give at the same moment, God speaks to you. You activate a blessing that returns multiplied by heaven. So if you feel connected to this message, if God is confirming something in your spirit, you can tap Super Thanks below and claim the miracle assigned to your name. Not as a transaction, not as a payment, but as a faith deed. A divine yes. A moment where you declare, I still believe something amazing is coming. The angels are watching your faith move. Heaven is taking record of your courage. Your story is shifting from survival to restoration to reward. Archangel Michael wants you to receive this. Your dreams are not denied, they are being delivered. Your prayers did not go unanswered. They are being fulfilled. You're about to notice things you can't explain, opportunities that appear out of nowhere. People who suddenly want to help you. Doors that were sealed shut, opening like they were never locked. This is the proof that heaven has already moved on your behalf. There are blessings traveling toward you with a speed the enemy cannot stop. Things that were once impossible are becoming your reality in silence. Listen carefully, your spirit has already felt it. The shift. The pressure. The sense that something is about to break open. And you're right. Prayers you whispered while shaking. Prayers you prayed after losing everything. Prayers you prayed while wiping tears. They were heard the very minute they left your heart. God did not forget them. He stored them, and now He is releasing them. Archangel Michael is declaring, miracles have your name on them. Not your neighbor, not your friend, you. The blessings coming are assigned. They cannot be intercepted. No demon can block them. No jealousy can delay them. You are not waiting for a miracle. Your miracle is waiting for the perfect moment to appear. Watch how money flows without struggle. Healing appears without explanation. The right people show up at the right time. The right time. Enemies are exposed before they strike. Every trap fails before you even see it. This is not random. This is divine scheduling. Your yes to God has activated a shift. Your endurance has triggered a release. Your faith, even when it felt faint, has unlocked supernatural favor, and soon, you'll stand in places you once only dreamed of. You'll hold blessings you thought belonged to others. You'll experience joy that feels almost unreal. You'll look up and say, how did this happen for me? And heaven will whisper, it was always meant for you. Stay aware now. Signs will appear back to back. Confirmations will come faster. Miracles will feel magnetic, like they are chasing you because they are. You are in the activation stage of your prophecy. Things are already shifting in the background. Angels are already making moves in your favor. Just breathe. The proof is arriving. Listen to this very carefully, because this part of the message is the one your ancestors prayed you would hear. You were not born to continue the suffering in your family. You were born to interrupt it, to reverse every curse, to break every chain, to destroy every pattern that has followed your bloodline for generations. Yes, you, Archangel Michael is revealing. Your birth was a threat to darkness. That's why you faced battles others in your family never had the strength to fight. You were attacked early. You were rejected deeply. You were misunderstood constantly. You were isolated and left to survive storms on your own. Not because you were weak, but because you are the first strong one. Heaven selected you as the breaker, the changer, the one who ends what destroyed others. Your parents tried, your grandparents cried, but you are the one who will finally change the story. The sickness that ruined your bloodline ends with you. The poverty that followed your family stops at your feet. The heartbreak that repeated every generation breaks the moment you receive this message. Your family has been under spiritual pressure for decades, but God looked at you and said, "This one, this soul, will rise." You were chosen not to inherit the pain, but to rewrite the future. Everything the enemy used to break others in your lineage only built your strength. Those family wars you survived in silence, they sharpened you. Those losses that almost crushed you, they awakened you. Those nights you cried alone, heaven counted every tear, because each tear was watering a generational blessing. Listen, you didn't fit in your family because you're not here to repeat them. You're here to elevate them. You are about to take your bloodline to a level no one before you has ever reached. Where they saw limits, you will see expansion. Where they saw fear, you will move in boldness. Where they lost hope, you will rise in victory. Your success is not just for you. It is the answer to the prayers of hundreds who came before you. Heaven is saying, you are not the broken one in your family. You are the chosen one. And because of that, angels are placing protection around your household. Addictions are dissolving. Depression is releasing its grip. Financial blockages are breaking. Inherited spiritual weights are lifting. You are shifting your entire bloodline from surviving into thriving. Your children will be blessed. Their children will be blessed. And generations after you will speak your name with honor. They will say, "It changed with them. Our story turned because they said yes." Because they said yes. A darkness lost when they showed up. So hear this prophecy clearly: what took others a lifetime will only take you a season. What broke others down will build you up. Where others stopped, you will begin. You will begin. Archangel Michael is declaring, you are breaking generational curses and releasing generational miracles. This breakthrough is not coming, it has already begun. Your obedience activated it. Your faith unlocked it. Your survival proves you were ready for it. Nothing will collapse anymore. Nothing will be stolen anymore. Nothing will block you anymore. Because from this moment forward, your family will rise. Your name will be honored. Your life will become the evidence that God always had a bigger plan. You are the chosen one. You are the shift. You are the miracle that heaven sent to your bloodline. And the future of your entire family is now being rewritten in your favor. In your favor. You have carried so much pain inside your heart, pain you never showed anyone, pain you tried to pray away but still felt, even in your smile. You've been strong for too long. You've been surviving on empty. You've been holding everything together while feeling like you were falling apart on the inside. But right now, heaven is wrapping you with love. Not the kind of love that leaves. Not the kind of love that hurts. Not the kind of love that lies. but the love that heals deeper than words. God is touching the places you hide, the wounds you pretend don't exist, the memories that still pinch your soul at night. Archangel Michael is saying, you are not too broken to be blessed. Nothing about you disqualifies you from miracles. Your flaws don't make God ashamed of you. Your past does not destroy your future. Your mistakes are not your identity. You are loved, fiercely, completely, endlessly. Even when you felt abandoned, God stood beside you. Even when you felt rejected, He whispered, you are mine. Even when you wanted to disappear, He fought for you to stay. This love did not just find you today. It has been chasing you for years. Every moment you almost quit, love picked you back up. Every time you were betrayed, love shielded your spirit. Every time tears blurred your vision, love promised a clearer one was coming. God is not angry with you. He is not disappointed in you. He is not tired of your prayers. He is proud you are still standing. Your mind will feel peaceful again. Your spirit will feel alive again. Love is stepping into every empty place, and filling it with purpose. Love is entering the areas you forgot how to hope for, and rewriting them with miracles. Rewriting them with miracles. Listen, if God is speaking to you, if this message is breaking something open inside you, you can tap super thanks below. Not because you owe anything, but because your blessing flows when you plant into what heals your soul. You are helping bring His messages to millions, and heaven multiplies every seed you sow. God sees when you give through faith. God sees when you support His mission. God sees when your heart is aligned with His voice. And He promises, what you release will return to you pressed down, shaken together, and overflow. But more than anything, God just wants your heart. All of it. Even the fragile parts. Even the uncertain parts. Even the parts that still feel unworthy. You are safe now. You are seen now. You are held now. No more silence inside the soul. No more carrying pain like armor. No more pretending you're okay when you're breaking. Heaven is saying, you don't have to be strong alone anymore. Let God love you back to life. Let the angels wash your spirit in peace. Let your future feel possible again. This love is the miracle you have been waiting for. This love is the sign your heart needed. This love is the proof. You are chosen for something powerful. You are protected through something dangerous. Will never fade, will never let go of you. Right now, heaven is focusing on you, not on your failures, not on your mistakes, not on your past, but on your calling. And Archangel Michael is speaking with authority. You were chosen for this miracle, and nothing will collapse while you stand under divine protection. What was rising against you is falling down right now. Every plan of darkness is dissolving under the light of heaven. You are stepping into a timeline where no weapon formed against you will survive long enough to touch. What was meant to destroy you is becoming the very proof that God's hand is over your life. Hear this prophecy clearly. Your name is being written into blessings. Your footsteps are being ordered by heaven. Your time, the time you waited, cried, begged, has arrived. The atmosphere around you is shifting. Angels are standing at your sides. The enemy that followed you for years is turning back in fear. You are not small in the spiritual world. You are a giant wrapped in God's authority. The delays are ending. The blockages are reversing. The curses are breaking, the walls are crumbling. And tonight, yes, tonight, heaven executes a full reversal of every plan against you. You were not guided here by coincidence. Your spirit was pulled into this moment because heaven needed you to know. You have survived the hardest part. The storm that once shook you now bows before you. The tears that once blinded you are birthing clarity within you. The prayers you thought God ignored are the very reason this miracle is now rushing toward you. This is your release moment. This is your activation moment. This is your breakthrough moment. This is your breakthrough moment. Archangel Michael commands, every negative timeline, collapse now. Every stolen blessing, return now. Every miracle meant for you, manifest now. The chains are already off. The path is already open. The blessing is already moving. You are not waiting. You are not waiting. The miracle is catching up to your soul. The heaviness leaves your chest. The fear leaves your mind. The doubt leaves your spirit. You are entering a chapter where your very presence demands victory. People will look at you and see favor. Doors will open before you even knock. Opportunities will seek your name, and light will follow wherever you walk. Because God has decided, your life will be proof that darkness never wins. Your voice will be proof that heaven interferes. Your testimony will be proof that angels still fight for those chosen by God. Everything that once threatened to collapse your destiny will now collapse beneath your destiny. You are protected. You are ordained. You are anointed. You are rising. And this rise cannot be stopped. So let this final prophecy seal into your spirit. You were chosen for this miracle, and what God has commanded for you today will unfold with unstoppable power. It is done, it is secured, it is written. Now, breathe because your miracle is about to appear.